Good morning friends, Linda here. How are you? Autumn's here and I can't believe it's October already. As you can see, my corn's dead. I got quite a lot of it out of it, and it is a little bit cold this morning. I don't know if you can see my breath, but there is puffs of like steam coming out. And I think it's 13 degrees this morning. I am gonna be taking this down today because I don't have much time. Oh, there's a magpie. Oh, she's gone. I'll be taking this down today because I want to tidy up this bed. Just this one here. Everything in there is dead already. My leeks are doing really well, as you can see. So I will leave those in the ground. I will leave the bit of carrot that I have in there as well, because I will just keep harvesting it through the winter and then I will have something to eat. I will need to plant some garlic very, very soon. I am trying to decide which varieties I am gonna plant, and I don't know which bed I'm gonna put them in. But I am thinking at the moment, probably this one. I'm trying to like move things around in the plan in my head for the next year because of the nutrient distribution and things like that, but in the same time I want to take into account the structures that I have built, which is not very stable at the moment because you can see it moving, for the things for next year. Maybe I'm gonna grow beans in here next year and the tomatoes will go down there. You know, I don't know. I harvested all of my amaranth. I don't know if you can see that it's blooming again. And it looks like I haven't. I did. I have about 1 kilo of seeds. I need to take these beans down. There's a lot of like little bits and bobs that need to be tidied up. I'm waiting for those cucumbers to ripen completely because I want to harvest some seeds. So I think I will harvest them and then just put them inside of the house, because what I found with corn when I was harvesting my corn is that there is a mouse problem now. There's a, just down there was a grain field and it's been harvested, so all of the mice from the field have come into allotments. And I'm thinking that they found my corn because like half of the cobs were just like, you know, like it's hard corn, so it's like popcorn corn, but the kernels were like eaten, like something had like hard enough teeth to break the kernels in half. And I'm pretty sure it's mice, because one of my sunflowers as well. This sunflower was here, as you can see, it's down there now. And I propped it up so that the flower wouldn't be on the ground and wouldn't rot. But a week later, when I got to it, half the seeds were gone. And they've been really nicely shelled and just like popped on the floor. So I'm thinking there was a mouse who was sitting on the wheel of the hose. Yeah, that's the word. And just eating them safely in between the leaves so no predators could see it. My other two sunflowers are doing pretty well still. I need to harvest the cabbage. I literally just need to tidy this bed up. I need to tidy a lot of beds up. Cucumber melons are still going. I'm trying to get some seeds from them. It's just the sun's just come up. It's 7 o'clock. Thinking that in the summer it was 5 o'clock when the sun came up, right? My squashes are gone, but I planted some radish a couple months ago. I seeded them and they have just come up, and they are the winter ones, so they should be growing. I need to take the beans down. There's so much to do. I have about an hour. I will try to do as much as possible. And with the corn, I'm gonna chop it up in smaller bits so to increase the surface area and leave it on the bed. I'm gonna literally compost in situ because my compost bin is already half full with the kitchen waste and the bits from the garden that have accumulated over the summer. I don't have enough room to put in all of this biomass. And then I'm thinking that when I'm putting it all down, I will put some coco coir on top in a small layer, so that it just kind of pushes it down a bit, and then the earthworms and all of the little bugs will be able to get it all from underneath and compost it for me and pull it in the soil. So it's just going back in. First bed done, and I need to go back to work. It's almost time to go to work, but look at that, isn't that gorgeous? I've done the path on the side as well, which is really good because I didn't expect that I will have enough time to do that. But everything's taken off, laid down, and I just need to put some heavier materials on top, like coco coir, and then it's gonna do its own job for the next 6 months, and hopefully there's not gonna be much left after that, and I can just plant into it. Wait, had just an idea. If I'm doing this with this bed, I can't plant garlic in it. Can I? Not really. I will need to decide on a different bed for garlic. Maybe the one where brassicas are now. That's what happens when you have too many structures going vertically. You don't know where to put anything anymore. Ow. Cut my finger as well. But I'll see you at home. I think the head of the sunflower is ready to harvest, the one that's sitting there, because it's dropping seeds now. And I just saw that I left a bit of like brambles and some branches in the corner of like the house, just there, and the hedgehog is sleeping in there. So I have another one, which is great. I need to go and check in and see how the little house is. Maybe clean it out. Maybe he doesn't like it. Maybe it's too damp for them. Who knows? But I will leave the branches in the corner for him to sleep in, because last year one of them was sleeping in the box and it unfortunately passed away, and the other one was sleeping just underneath here, and it was a lot smaller, and I think the one that was sleeping in the blackberry is now in there. I'm gonna start putting out cat food in the evenings, because then the cats are usually away and asleep and the hedgehog can eat it. Let's go and harvest that massive sunflower and let it dry before it drops all of the seeds in a second. And it's gonna rain for the next 5 days anyways. Oh no. I should have harvested earlier. It's molding. Like, the moisture has gotten to it and it hasn't been drying out. Unfortunately, oh well. This has happened in the last couple of days. I have harvested everything that looks reasonably ripe, but a lot of them have mold. So I'm gonna probably harvest everything around it as fast as I can, probably today, and then put them to dry, because I do not trust this mold to spread. This one's really pretty. Look at that. Yeah. Okay, so I went to Allotment just now on my lunch break, and I got my 2 big ones there, and they don't show any sign of mold. So I'm gonna maybe dry these out, but probably not. They are very, very thick. So usually the people dry them out and then the seeds fall out, but I'll probably get the seeds out before that so that they don't mold inside of the case like this. I'm sorry, I'm hot. Whew, I'm boiling. I've been running around. And there's the other one, which is good. And they're massive, if you consider it. These are the ones that I got from my own home, like from here. And they look pretty good. There's some that are slightly moldy, but I have taken like chunks off of the sunflower to like save as much seeds as possible. And then I have my biggest one, which is unfortunately moldy. I don't know if I'll be able to save anything from this one, but I wouldn't plant the seeds from this one either, because the head's so big, like it's massive, that it didn't hold it up. It couldn't hold it up. So the genetics would transfer over. Yeah. And then of course it got wet and now it's molding because it just can't cope with it. Oh, it's heavy, at least like a couple of kilos. And then I'm gonna put all of these seeds to dry, probably in my bedroom. Welcome to my bedroom. This used to be the rack where I was growing the seedlings for the spring, but this is my ginger now, and it is quite big. There's there's bits coming up, and it has grow lights. I just turned them off. But here's my corn. It's awesome. I need to keep it covered because my birds keep coming up and like playing in it and eating it. So I have given them a whole tray of this. I need to sort this out, take it off and store it now. because then I will have enough room for the sunflower seeds. Look. Aren't they cute? Yeah, so I have another 4 heads to process tonight, and they're quite moist. Like it feels wet in your hand, like they are not dry at all. So we're gonna put these to dry here, and then this will go into a pillowcase where I keep it, and then we can process the rest of them. And then I need to make cookies for the work later on tonight. I did my corn in 2 lots. This is the first lot. I think it's something like, I don't know, 3-4 kilos. Let me just show it to you. I keep it in a pillowcase because then it can breathe, and if it breathes it can't mold. Ooh. I'm spilling it everywhere. There you go, corn. I want to make like corn tortillas and things like that, and tried cornbread. Never had it before because you can't really get corn flour, like, at least I haven't seen it in the shop, like, for making bread. So we're gonna try with these guys. I think now it's like about 10 kilos. It just feels very heavy. There we go. I have put some of the sunflower seeds to dry already. There's gonna be more. I just need to process the rest of them because they are quite wet feeling, and I don't want them to mold. And I can tell that I lost already some heads because of the mold, and I don't want that to happen with the rest of them. I am gonna make some cookies for work for tomorrow, and I am gonna listen to Emily, the baker, and I love her show and I like to listen it, and today is Tuesday, so she's live, so I'm listening to it. It usually goes faster as well if I do this. I am all done with the first batch and they look awesome. They like, I don't know if you can see it, perfect brown. The bottom's brown as well, means that they have cooked through in the middle. Thank you very much for watching. I'm gonna finish off the second batch and then I'm gonna go and edit this video and potentially upload it tonight. Fingers crossed. Yeah, lots done today and I'm prepared for tomorrow. Yay! Bye friends, see you next time.